Hey guys, I'm George, the nice smelling gentleman, and it's time for your daily dose of some fragrance content. You asked about this video, so I'm going to make it. You asked about a list of affordable fragrances that work great as date night scents, and today's video is going to be about that. Today I'm going to show you 12 affordable cologne fragrances that work great as date night scents. In general, when you're going on a date night, you want to use something that's easy to wear, that's mass pleasing, that has quite a bit of sweetness. So a lot of the fragrances that I've included in today's video have quite a bit of sweetness, and I'm going to start with a few that are probably the sweetest ones. Especially the first two, I think they're more targeted towards the younger guys. Somebody that is in his late teens, maybe in his 20s, and I think both that I'm about to show you can really work as a great date night scent for those of you. The first one comes from the brand of Rayhaan and it's called Lion, and this one smells a lot like Jean-Paul Gaultier's Ultra Mauve. The original fragrance to this day remains a great, sweet, playful fragrance that just is a compliment magnet, and Rayhaan have done a great job with Lion because this smells very similar to the original fragrance and also has a beastly performance. You can easily use this one as a clubbing scent as well. All around, this has been a great purchase for me personally earlier this year. The next one comes from the brand of Fragrance World, and it's called Invicto Victorious Elixir, and this one is a clone or smells very similar to Paco Rabanne's Invictus Victory Elixir. Another very sweet, very modern scent that's probably targeting the younger guys out there, and this is a very nicely done clone. Smells very similar to the original fragrance. It's another one of those very mass pleasing scents that is a compliment getter as well, and has really good performance and projection and all that for affordable price. The next one comes from the brand of Armaf, and it's called Club de Nuit Lionheart, and this is a fantastic clone of another Jean-Paul Gaultier fragrance. In this case it's a Le Male Elixir. The original fragrance is very popular right now, and it's getting more and more clones, and this is probably one of the very best, if not the best clone of Le Male Elixir. It's another very sweet fragrance. This one feeling slightly darker, maybe a little bit less youthful than some of the other fragrances that I showed you up to this point, but it's really the original one, and this both smell really nice. They smell sweet, they smell mass pleasing, they are compliment getters, and this, just like the original fragrance, also offers a very nice performance as well, and I think it's a great date night scent, or can work as a great date night scent. The next one comes from the brand of Maison Alhambra, and it's called Your Touch, and this one is a clone of Armani's Stronger With You, the original Stronger With You, which is another mass pleasing fragrance that's very popular. It has been very popular ever since it was released, and Your Touch is a very nicely done alternative or a clone inspiration, whatever you want to call it, of the original fragrance. This to my nose feels slightly fresher, maybe making it a little bit more versatile than the original fragrance, but it's such an easy to wear mass pleasing fragrance that definitely this can work as a great date night scent. It's a little bit more youthful again, offers really nice quality for its price, to this day remains very cheap, also offers surprisingly good performance, and again all that for a very reasonable price tag. Let's continue with the mass-pleasing fragrances that are very popular at the moment. The next one that I've included in today's video again comes from the brand of Armaf, and it's called the Lions Club Monarch, and this is a very good clone of Parfum de Marly's Altair. The original fragrance is very popular at the moment, probably one of the most popular niche fragrances at this current time, and Monarch is actually a surprisingly good clone of the original fragrance, capturing the scent of the original one very nicely. It's sweet, it's slightly spicy, slightly floral, it's powdery, has lots and lots of vanilla, and again it's a crowd pleaser. This one, feeling and smelling very close to the original one, offers really good quality, very good performance, and all that again for affordable price. The next one is again one of those very popular fragrances right now. It comes from the brand of French Avenue, and it's called Lumiere Garçon, and this one smells a lot like Dolce & Gabbana, the one Luminous Night, and it's the best Middle Eastern clone of Luminous Night that you can get right now. It's sweet, it's slightly green, it's slightly spicy, has a nice amount of smokiness. It has this sort of a mysterious touch. If you want to smell great and at the same time with a bit of mystery surrounding you, I think Lumiere Garçon is a great choice. Another superb quality fragrance here with great performance, great projection. It may be a little bit more expensive sometimes, maybe a bit hard to find, but definitely I think it's worth it. The next few that I've included in today's video have a little bit more of a mature factor. They don't smell so youthful while at the same time still smelling great, and definitely can work as a great date night scent. And all of them are a little bit more dressed up than some of the earlier fragrances that I showed you up to this point. The first one comes from the brand of Lattafa and it's called Qaa'ed Intense, and this one is a clone with a bit of a twist of Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Privé. The original fragrance is very nice, very sweet, very powdery, very warm scent that's great for cold weather nights, and Lattafa have done a really good job with Qaa'ed Intense. It smells powdery, it smells sweet, it has a bit of a tobacco, it has the warmth of the original fragrance, and probably, at least from my experience, this also offers better performance than the original fragrance, both when it comes to total longevity and when it comes to projection. And I'm really a huge fan of Qaa'ed Intense, and it's one of my most favorite Lattafa fragrances at this point in time. The next one comes from the brand of Fragrance World. It's called Harmony Code Absolute, and this one smells a lot like Armani Code Absolute, an original fragrance, original gem of a fragrance that unfortunately is discontinued. It's quite hard to find sometimes, but luckily we have this great clone from Fragrance World which smells very similar to the original fragrance. It has a bit of a fruity sweetness, it has some tonka bean which adds a nice amount of powderness, there's some suede leather. This fragrance really smells sexy in my opinion. Again, I think it has a bit of a mature factor, but definitely I think it's worthy of being checked out, especially as a date night fragrance. Good quality, good performance, and all that for very reasonable price. The next one again comes from the brand of Lattafa. It's called His Confession, and this is a clone of Celine's Black Tie, but also I find it smelling somewhat similar to Givenchy Gentleman EDP. So again, it's sweet, it's powdery, it smells very classy, it's warm, it has a bit of a mature factor. I think it's has a bit of a dressed up factor as well. You need to be a little bit dressed up to wear this one properly in my opinion, but it smells very nice in the air and offers quite good performance. Now it's not very good when it comes to projection, but the total longevity on skin is actually pretty nice, and at the end of the day you may want something a little bit more quiet when you're wearing a fragrance on a date night. You don't want to project like crazy, and I think His Confession can do a really good job at that. The next sort of a slightly more mature fragrance that I've included in today's video comes from the brand of Paris Corner, and it's called Camaro Homme Intense, and this one smells a lot like one of my most favorite fragrances, and that's Dior Homme Intense. So it's even more dressed up than His Confession. You have to be really dressed up to wear a fragrance like this one properly, but if you're going on a date night with a nice let's say a nice jacket or like a suit, this definitely will make you smell great. It's powdery, it's sweet, it has a bit of warmth, there's some oud, some musks. It smells very, very classy. For me, it's one of the best scent profiles ever created when it comes to men's fragrances. Again, super classy stuff. Great performance, great projection, really nice quality, and all that for a fraction of the price of the original scent. And at the end of the video I'm going to show you two fragrances that are more on the safer side. They don't necessarily smell like date night scents, but they are so universally liked and so popular scents that you can wear them easily on a date night or pretty much any other type of occasion. The first one is from the brand of Al Haramain, and it's called Aslan Oud Blue Edition, and in my opinion right now this is probably the best clone, the highest quality clone of Dior Sauvage Elixir that you can get. This smells very, very close to the original fragrance, offers superb quality, pretty beastly performance, almost on par with the original fragrance, comes really nicely packaged. You get a pressurized sprayer that's as good as the ones that you get on a Dior fragrance. You get a magnetic cap. All around, the overall quality of this, from top to bottom is top notch. Smells very similar to Savage Elixir. It's still a very popular fragrance, and definitely you can wear this one on a date night. Just be careful with the amount of sprays, because this can project very strongly and can last for a very long time. Don't go overboard with the amount of sprays. And the last fragrance that I've included in today's video, of course, I cannot do such a type of of a theme video without including a fragrance that smells similar to a Creed Aventus one, and that's the fragrance that I went with in today's video is called Club de Nuit Precious. This one smells a lot like Creed Aventus Absolute. So it's slightly darker, slightly sweeter, slightly less a fresh version of the original Creed Aventus, but that DNA, scent DNA is so popular that you can definitely wear this one on a date night. Smells very nice, very mass pleasing. It's a very masculine fragrance that offers superb quality, great performance and projection. It's a little bit more expensive, especially considering that this comes in a 55 ml bottle size. But nowadays the prices have started to settle, and this has become more and more affordable. And at current prices, something like around about the 40-45 euro mark, I definitely think this is worth it if you like the Creed Aventus scent profile. So Club de Nuit Precious is the last fragrance featured in today's video. So guys, in today's video I showed you 12 affordable cologne fragrances that work great as date night scents. I hope that you found this video interesting to watch. If you did, give it a like, and I also hope that you're going to join me tomorrow for your daily dose of some fragrance content. And until then, stay safe and bye bye.